Know where I can get a Schriebmann Port?
Do you have medical cover?
No, I don't.
Don't even consider an operation. You wouldn't believe the blunders made by deranged surgeons.
I'm not interested in medical cover.
What about your dependents?
My only dependent is my robot. And he wants to be terminated when I die.
Right. Without my friend Rob, my existence would be futile.
What is your relationship with that robot?
We're just good friends. Joey is like a brother to me.
I can do you a sibling rivalry policy.
I don't think so. I want one of your special policies.
Who sent you?
Gilbert Lamb.
Lamb? He's a slime ball. I can't bear the man.
I thought he was your friend.
Definitely not. I can't help you, I'm afraid.
Where can I get a Schriebmann Port?
What's that?
An interface which allows humans to talk to computers.
Like a mouse, you mean?
No, it's a surgically implanted slot.
Say, I've heard of those things. They give them to perverts, don't they? Are you a pervert?
Certainly not.
You sure look like one.
I want a Schriebmann Port.
Your name, please?
Robert Foster.
There's little chance of seeing the doctor.
Why not?
I have instructions not to disturb him. Unless you wish to pay cash, of course.
Can anyone else supply the port?
Oh no, the service is unique to Dr. Burke.
Try talking to that hologram, Joey.
What for?
I need to see the doctor, and she won't let me in.
What shall I say to her?
Use your imagination.
Do I have to? She gives me the creeps.
It's only a hologram. Surely you can outwit it.
Hi, my name's Joey.
Try chatting up the hologram again.
Didn't you see what happened? She ignored me.
You were probably being too familiar with her. Try to be more businesslike.
What do you want me to say?
Try to persuade her to open the door.
Why don't you forget about the operation?
I can't. I need that port.
My human friend needs to see the doctor.
That's not possible at present.
That's a shame. I was looking forward to being alone with you.
Forget it. I've heard about you welders.
Try chatting up the hologram again.
This is the last time, Foster. What do you want me to say?
Use your natural charm on her.
I've got an idea. I'll try the subtle approach. Hey, you! Open that door!
I take my orders from Dr. Burke.
I take mine from Oberman.
Oh, why didn't you say so before?
Good grief.
Welcome to Burke's Biosurgery. Please feel free to visit the doctor at any time. Your robot informed me of your connection.
With Oberman, you mean?
That's correct. It's an honor to have you here.
It's an old phrenological diagram. A body scanner. It's connected to the computer. It's a guy with his skin cut off. That looks ominous and scary. It's operated via the computer. What a chair! It's a masterpiece in upholstery. A diagnostic computer. Surely that's supposed to be for his patients. If I sniff that, I might end up like the doctor. Excuse me.
Don't make me jump like that!
Sorry, didn't realize you were busy.
Just practicing. I like to keep my hand in. What can I do for you?
I need a Schriebmann Port.
Really? Do you have sufficient credit?
All I've got are the clothes I'm wearing.
In that case, you require the Easy Pay scheme.
Yes, that sounds perfect.
Kidney, lung, or testicles?
What?
Which organ do you wish to sell?
I'm not selling anything.
No parts, no port. Send in the next customer.
Excuse me. Maybe I wouldn't miss a kidney.
I'll have to run some tests. Stand behind the scanner, please. Turn around, please. I can't use either of them.
Why not?
They're too good to sell at second hand. I'd have to overprice myself to be profitable.
You make money by trading people's organs?
What else would I do with them?
Open a restaurant? Excuse me. I suppose I could spare a lung.
Let's have a look at them first.
On the scanner?
Yes, please. Hold still, please. Has someone been experimenting on you?
Why do you ask that?
I've never seen a body quite like yours before. I'm afraid I can't use them.
Is there something wrong? Tell me, Doc, I can take it.
You're simply too healthy. Most bodies would reject your organs.
Excuse me. I guess I've no choice, Doc. I'll have to sell you my...
It's not as bad as you think. When I said I'd take your testes, I meant after your death.
That's a great consolation.
All I require from you now is your consent. Take a seat, please.
Do you use local anesthetic?
Oh no, it doesn't hurt. Any more than having your ears pierced.
In that case, I need a general anesthetic.
You now have a Schriebmann Port. You may experience headaches, but don't worry, it's quite normal.
Poor devil.
Hello there.
You're conscious.
Oh yes.
You don't look so good.
Well, thanks very much. Full marks for your bedside manner. Have you brought me any grapes?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Grapes make me feel quite squeamish. They remind me of eyeballs.
Do you know anyone called Overman?
I've never heard of him.
I'm trying to escape from the city.
Is that why you needed the operation?
What operation? I have to go now.
Drop by again sometime.
Excuse me. Your receptionist certainly is strange.
That's my wife you're talking about.
You're married to a hologram?
She wasn't a hologram when we wed. She died last year, but I decided to keep her.
Doesn't the fact that she's dead distress you?
No. She's a lot less trouble than when she was alive.
Can you get me to ground level, Doc?
I have my reputation to consider. If you're determined, you might ask my friend Willy. Just tell him I sent you. He has a rather special policy.
I've had a bad knock on the head.
Any after effects?
Yeah. Pain.
Impairment of vision?
I keep seeing flying saucers.
Any dizziness?
Yeah, I can hardly stand.
You know, I get exactly the same myself. I wish I knew what causes it.
Thanks again for the port, Doc.
It's a pleasure to do business with you.
I want one of your special policies.
Who sent you?
Dr. Burt.
The ghoul, huh? He is cool. So, how can I help you?
Can you get me out of the city?
It's dangerous. Are you sure you've got the balls?
That's a delicate subject.
Wait here. I have to make a call.
Quick! Get that anchor while he's away. And hurry before the jerk gets back. Any luck with your contact?
Security have put a hold on comms. Seems there's a saboteur on the loose.
Could you try your contact again?
I suppose so. Wait here.
Give me an analysis, Joey.
It's a model anchor, made of steel.
Give me an analysis, Joey.
How clever. You've made a grappling hook.
Got the Schriebmann Port.
Brilliant. How did you manage that?
I had a trade with the doctor.
I hope he didn't rip you off.
No comment. See you later. Hey, Lamb. Do you have a problem?
Aye, lad. I was hoping to see you.
My card isn't working and I can't use the elevator.
Perhaps you've been made a D-Link.
Don't be so bloody impertinent, lad. What will poor little Couscous do?
Who's Couscous?
My pussy. She has to be fed. What would I do if she died?
Make a hat to match your coat?
I don't think that's very funny, lad. Besides, cat and beaver fur wouldn't match.
I could feed her for you, if I could get into your apartment.
You go down to Bellevue, and I'll authorise it so you can. By the way, Couscous likes to be pampered. Like all women, eh, lad?
Apart from D-Links, you mean? You need therapy, Lamb. That looks comfortable and inviting. The cushion is covered in grease and cat fur. I didn't picture Lamb as a reader of books. They're fake, just empty cardboard boxes. It's titled, Pussies on Parade. That's pathetic. I could do better. The artist must have been on something. I'd like that if it wasn't for the fluffy sheep. What a fat cat! Hello, puss. I better not stroke it. It might scratch me. Might have guessed Lamb would have a TV screen like that. Big, showy, and ostentatious. It's got more buttons than a maternity dress. Robots I can program, but not video machines. It's a food dispenser. Give me an analysis, Joey.
It's a low-quality video cassette, VHS standard.
Come on, Joey. This could be the most stupid thing I've ever done. Belongs to someone called Goddard. No name on this one. Lovecraft's locker. Ultar, written in crayon. Belongs to someone called Cole. Reich. It's locked. It's a standard card slot. I heard a little click. Nothing in here but some bottles. Ratty Chem shampoo and Sani Cool conditioner. I think I can live without them. It's locked. LINC interface, and I don't like the look of it at all. It's a standard card slot. card. So my real name is Robert Overman. But why does LINC want me? And what's happened to my father? It's another scanning device. There's no way of operating it. It's the only way out. It's a standard card slot. Come on, Joey. Oh no! Joey must have forgotten he'd changed shells. I hope his board isn't broken. I ought to move that trash. It's too heavy to carry. A pallet of bricks suspended from a pulley. Far too heavy to lift. It's pivoted in the middle, like a seesaw. That's too big and heavy to carry. What's through that door? It's off limits to the likes of you. I just wondered where it leads.
It's the old cathedral. There's nothing interesting in there. In fact, it's empty.
Why guard an empty cathedral?
I'm not guarding it exactly. I'm just standing here.
Preventing me from entering.
Yes.
Do you know the woman with the dog?
Oh yes, that's Mrs. Piermont. The richest woman in Union City. And the ugliest.
What's the best way out of the city?
There isn't a way out.
Then the inhabitants are no better than prisoners.
That's the price of progress.
Never mind. Would you like this present?
I don't know.
Excuse me.
Hello, darling. I don't believe we've met.
No, I'm a stranger here.
I'm Mrs. Piermont, but you can call me Danielle.
Do you know someone called Overman?
Why, yes, I do. He worked with my husband, Professor Piermont. Why? Are you interested in Overman?
He was my father.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. Overman's only son died in an accident.
That was no accident, Mrs. Piermont. It was deliberate sabotage by security. My mother was killed, but I survived. And I've read a document which proves it.
Incredible! Your mother was a great friend to me. If there's any way I can help you, just ask.
How do I get out of the city?
Now, why would you want to do that? There's nothing in the gap but sand and savages.
But that's where I live.
Ooh, how ghastly for you, my dear.
What's the mutt's name?
Well, really? He's not a mutt. His name is Spunky.
He looks just like his owner.
What do you mean by that?
He's no oil painting, is he?
Well, really? Spunky is my faithful companion.
I've got a little companion, too.
Oh, really? Where?
He's right here in my pocket.
And what do you mean by that?
It's the circuit board for my best friend. A robot called Joey. Never mind. Excuse me. Would you like this present?
No, thank you, darling.
Hello. Who are you?
My name's Vincent. What's yours?
I'm Robert. You can call me Rob. Why aren't you at school, Vincent?
My tutor's malfunctioned. I tried to reprogram it to play video games.
Would you like me to repair your tutor?
Oh, I can do that myself. But then I'd have to go back to my studies.
What's that you're playing with?
It's my handheld games console.
Neat. What's the game?
It's called Fleecy the Lamb.
That sounds nice. What's the objective?
Torch the mutant psychos with your flamethrower and stop Dr. Mantis from butchering the orphans.
But that's horrible.
Yeah, I've played better.
What other games have you got?
Not many, 'cause they're too expensive. They're smuggled into the city from Hobart. I've got Nobby, the platform game, Onan the Barbarian, and Revenge of the Deadly Dandelions.
I suppose they keep you out of mischief. Do you know a man called Overman?
No, Rob. Why do you want to know?
He's my dad.
Aren't you a little old to have a dad?
Last time I saw him, I was a little boy. I was taken away to the Gap.
The Gap? Oh, wow! I'd like to escape to the Gap. I'm tired of being told what to do.
Do you know the woman with the dog?
That's Mrs. Piermont, and she's a pig.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Well, she tried to confiscate my console. She gave me a lecture and tried to force me to join the Junior Security Corps.
Don't wear out your thumbs. When I was your age, I built this board.
That's cool. What does it do?
It's for a robot.
Oh, I thought it might be something interesting.
Would you like a present?
No, thank you. Unless it's a game cart.
The leaves are shiny and waxy. It's too firmly rooted to pull up. Excuse me. Smart floral display. Are they real? What do you think? They look kind of shiny.
Naturally. I've just varnished them.
Do you paint the flowers too?
This is Union City, not Wonderland. You obviously know nothing about plants.
Won't the varnish harm the plants?
Au contraire, Clever Dick. It filters out the crap in the atmosphere.
What are you doing to that plant?
I'm modelling a living sculpture. It's called topiary, and it's an art form.
What are those blue flowers called?
They're dandelions. Don't touch them!
They're pretty. But why can't I touch them?
Because if you do, you'll wet your bed.
I haven't done that for months. See you later. Excuse me. I've got something for you.
Can't stop. Too busy.
No card slot. Must be a private elevator. Maybe I could force it open with psychic energy. Or not. It's the call button for an apartment. There's no reply. The door has an old-fashioned lock on it. Won't open. That's probably because it's locked. It's an old-fashioned cylinder lock. I need a key to open that. The big guy's sacks are spilling their contents. Nothing I could use that statue for. It's a little man carrying a log. Nothing I could use that statue for. Doors are unremarkable, but this one has a certain je ne sais pas. Shut tight. Court closed. See LINC for news of forthcoming attractions. The notice is glued to the door. Excuse me.
Hold it. Your membership card, please.
I don't have one.
This is a private club.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You do now. Peace off.
Smart shoes.
Oh, thanks. You can tell a lot from a man's shoes. The design tells you what kind of man he is. The way he cares for them tells you where he's going.
And what he's trodden in tells you where he's been. How do I join the club?
You have to be sponsored by an existing member. It's a most exclusive establishment, frequented only by those with the proper credentials.
You mean people with money?
No, people with credit. There's a world of difference. People with money think they can afford not to care. People with credit know they can't, but don't care anyway.
What goes on in the club?
If I was to tell you that this club provides recreational facilities par excellence for a clientele with elegance and taste, I'd be lying through my teeth.
You just said it was exclusive.
Oh, it is exclusive, but seedy. The reason people come here is the cheap booze, and the fact that it's off limits to security.
Do you know anyone who'd sponsor me?
What about old widow Piermont? She used to come here, years ago. If you chatted her up, she might sponsor you.
See you later. Excuse me, would you like this present?
My advice is to keep quiet.
Excuse me. Would you sponsor me for the club?
If you're really Robert Overman, I'll sponsor you. But I don't want to visit the club. I'll call the manager from my apartment. Oh, come to Mummy, Spunky. Oh, come to Mummy, Spunky.
That elevator's not big enough for all three of us.
Hello. Who is this?
Security, open up.
Mrs. Piermont is not at home. Mrs. Piermont is not at home. Hello. Who is this?
Your pizza, madam.
What kind of pizza?
Quattro formaggi, with olives and chilies.
My favorite. But I'm on a diet. Hello. Who is this?
It's the dog warden.
What are you talking about?
I've had complaints about your dog. He's a health risk, madam.
I'm not opening the door, so go away. Hello. Who is this?
It's me, Robert.
Come right in, Rob. I've been scared silly by cranky visitors.
Welcome to my humble little home, Robert. I remember you as a baby, Robert.
I've grown a bit since then.
I'm sure you have. You must have so many questions to ask me.
Yes, I have. Why didn't you want to visit the club?
The memories are too painful.
Did you go there with the professor?
Yes, we met in a club. Oh, he was a handsome young graduate. And I was a flower in my first bloom. He plucked me from the garden of innocence.
I see what you mean. The memories are painful. What was the professor working on?
Didn't I tell you? Helmut was the designer of LINC. It was his dream, but he died before it was realized. Your father became the project leader.
So my dad was responsible for LINC?
Yes, he stepped into Helmut's shoes. LINC reached completion on the very day you were born. From then on, Richard changed. He spent more time with LINC than he did with his wife and baby.
Why did my mother try to escape?
But she did her best to cope. But she wasn't the same after Richard's rejection. The authorities never approved of her marriage either, because she came from Hobart. Eventually, she decided to return home.
So the bastards had her killed.
You're overwrought, Robert. Would you like some paracetamol?
I don't want analgesic. I want answers. Is my father still alive?
I've not seen him since my husband's funeral. What a magnificent occasion. I wish I could have stayed until the end.
You walked out of your husband's funeral?
I had no choice. Poor Spunky hates cathedrals. All that incense and droning makes him bilious. No sooner had I got him outside when up came his breakfast.
It's a good thing he didn't chuck in church.
Don't interrupt, darling. Well, when I got back, they were all gone. Congregation, choir, coffin and all.
Are you gonna sponsor me now?
If that's what you want. I'll telephone the manager and make the arrangements. This won't take a moment. Is that Mr. Colston? Danielle Piermont here. I have a friend I wish to sponsor.
Now that looks comfortable. I'd better not sit. She might take advantage of me. It's an ancient Greek statue made of fiberglass. These big wall screens certainly are popular. It's another of those easy-to-program machines, which select the record time and channel at random. None of the buttons do what you'd expect them to. It's full of biscuits and dog drool. If I pick up the bowl, the contents will slop all over my hands. Little crunchy doggy snacks. That dog doesn't want to share his biscuits. Excuse me.
Hello, Mr. Overman.
How did you know my name?
You're a member now, sir. It's my business to know all our members.
Can I go in now?
Certainly. But you're in for a disappointment.
How come?
It looks smart with the lights turned low, but in daylight, it's a flipping toilet.
Never mind.